Gotta wonder how big of a factor that... And there's the bell to start the round. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got a...
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just needs one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Straight right, just misses. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Big hook doesn't land. Roy Jones Jr. His legs are gone, but they ring the bell, and here we go. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. No rest for the weary. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
They need to be careful that they punch themselves out here. Those counter punches have to hurt. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. And there's the bell to start the round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. They They both want a highlight reel knockout. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here. He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a huge momentum. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just... Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
They're just very confident.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot. That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Punch himself out, though. Missing with the left hook. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. So it's plan B. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
That counter shot lands. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Incredible work rate. These two are the perfect dance partners. The straights continue to score.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. He threw the hook, didn't land. That big hook doesn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big. And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
The straight right just misses. Pretty good start the first half of this round. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. We had not one, but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
Two knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That left hook misses. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Looks like trouble. Roy Jones Jr.
That was a good point.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Mine was way down. Mine was way down. Man, you had me. No, just skills keep going. I'm ranked 4,400 now. You're gonna run another one? think he just gave me a win for my rank. Look. Yeah, look. Wasn't I 112? Yeah, good luck. It goes on my record now. Should make you want to fight more. You can break that winning streak. About to give you 50 just like me, so. $50 and $50. Or we could do 3 and 3. I'm not getting that loss, so. Thank you. Look at that black lady right there.
Welcome to the... It's Roy. What a pleasure. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That uppercut misses. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a meter. This can be hellfire on earth.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? That uppercut doesn't land. Do you believe what we are seeing? The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Time they throw a shot, and a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to...
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Very close round with 10 seconds. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. What would you tell? And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Punch, counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. Not a lot of defense. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. That was not a good moment for him, but seems like he's out of the dark place.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Giving us a high-tempo show. A straight right just missed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant. They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Punch, counter punch. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Well, we're entering desperation. And there's the bell to start the round. punch and just got countered. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent...
Oh, my word! Down goes RJJ! So the referee says he can continue.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be hard.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round. This is a very... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Which fighter will say no mas? This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the counts, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the ref.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how they ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You'd like to see more jabs. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Get out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Incredible work rate. The straight right just misses. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here.
Especially don't take a knee.
Well, he is. And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Being dazed now needs to...
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And it appears before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
I'll be so happy when I see 50 on your ticket. This nigga's so down.
Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again.
Now what we gonna do right here?
I'm gonna make
Settle the
videos
score. Look around you. We got a
Alright,
whole
I'll play
room full of
Warzone.
monsters.
Gonna play Warzone.